Als vergelt, nur vergelt, alles allem so mehr.
Eleanor Reissa speaks and sings in Yiddish fluently. A talented and creative person, she's a writer, singer, actress, playwright, and theater director. But she says her main artistic achievement is the publishing of a unique book called The Letters Project.
Both of my parents lived through the Holocaust. My father lived through Auschwitz, and my mother was in Uzbekistan, in Fergana. That's where, from Poland, they both were. And my father died in 1976, my mother died in 1986, and when she died, I found letters that I didn't know she had.
The letters were written in German by Risa's father, Haskell Schlasselberg. In 1949, Haskell Schlasselberg was in Germany writing to Risa's mother, Rukele Hoff, who had immigrated to New York. He was planning to join her.
I am writing to you non-stop. I understand that you have your hands full until everything is in place. But please realize how very happy it makes me to read some words from you, my love. As to my coming to America, I can only tell you, my darling, that I would fly to you if I only had wings.
When the letters were translated into English, Risa wanted to learn more about her parents' story. She traveled to Germany and studied in the archives. She learned she had had a stepsister who had died during the Holocaust. She read her father's official account of his time in Auschwitz and how he managed to escape from the Nazis during a deadly forced march west from Poland into Germany, where thousands of Jews died or were killed. Things he had never told her while he was alive.
He didn't ever talk about it. Why? I don't know. I could only imagine that it was so horrible that why should he tell me? He loved me. Why should he give me pain? It's painful to know that your father was in hell.
When in 1945 her father fled the Nazis, he would hide in the woods and inside haystacks. The war was nearing its end by then.
He met with other prisoners who had run away, and then somehow the Russians came and he says they gave him some food, even though they themselves didn't have much. He wanted to go back to Germany, but the Russian doctor would not let him go because he was not well enough to go. So I would say that it was the Russians that were the first to save him.
Risa's parents, who had never met, finally united in Germany after the war, then moved to the US. For Risa, reading her father's letters was a way to get to know him better and to get to know herself better as well.
And it never really occurred to me the depth of his tragedy. He was broken when I was born already and just became more and more broken. I didn't know my father was a vibrant, handsome, smart, poetic fellow. So I learned who my father was. And I guess that means a little bit who I am.
Risa called her book The Letters Project. Its presentation took place at the National Yiddish Theater Volksbühne, where Risa had previously worked as an artistic director.
I look at these as treasured documents. I look at I think, what Eleanor is showing us and inspiring us, all of us, to hold on to those documents.
That's what Risa did, and it provided her with a unique and universal story about her parents' survival and past.
All of the people under German Nazi persecution at that time fought like hell to live. They, because some people say they went like sheep to the slaughter, which makes me so angry, makes me so angry. They fought with everything. So I learned that too.
Victoria Kupchinetsky in Cold Spring, New York, VOA News.